and welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. This morning we're watching and reacting to Argentina versus Egypt, FIFA World Cup 2026 round of 16, the second to last match in the round of 16. We are beginning with here. Of course, we have another match today. Two teams in CONMEBOL playing. First off, an African team, then a UEFA team. Argentina playing the African team, Egypt. Colombia playing UEFA team, Switzerland. Two pretty early matches. Right now we're watching the earliest match left in the World Cup. We will not have any earlier than midday after today. Of course, we have 4 2 p.m. matches, 2 3 p.m.s, 2 4 p.m.s, and 1 8 p.m. match. Of course, that 4 and 8 p.m. are the doubleheader on Saturday. Of course, that last doubleheader. Quarterfinal 1, quarterfinal 2, all single, both single headers. Semifinals, both single headers. Third place and final, both single headers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 World Cup single headers left, and then one more doubleheader in this tournament. It's getting close to the end. Argentina contra Egypt, la Copa Mundial de FIFA, octavos de final. Penúltimo, cuartos de final. One more after this. Will Argentina beat Egypt, or will Egypt finish the job Cape Verde started? An African cousin of theirs started. Starting 11s are as follows. Here we go. In goal, Emiliano Martinez. Right back, Nahuel Molina. Center backs, Christian Romero, Lisandro Martinez. Left back, Tagliafico. Right mid, Rodrigo de Paul. Center mids, Alexis McAllister, Leandro Paredes, Enzo Fernandez. Striker, Lionel Messi. Striker, Julian Alvarez. For Egypt in goal, Mustafa Shober. Left back, Karim Hafez. Center back, Rami Rabia. Yasser Ibrahim. Right back, Mohamed Hani. Center defensive mids, Marwan Atea. Mohanad Lashin. Left wing, Haissam Hassan. Mohamed Salah. Center attacking mid, right wing, Imam Ashur. And striker, Mustafa Zico. Games being played in Atlanta. And Argentina's played in this stadium before. If you remember, they played here against Canada. In Copa America. No, Kansas City. Yeah, I don't think Argentina's played here this World Cup, but they played here during the Copa America, so at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Kansas City. Arrowhead. Egypt's anthem. Dallas. Miami. Now Atlanta. Okay. And here we are for the first match of the day. We have a second match at 3 o'clock. We'll be live and reviewing these both. Of course, we're already live streaming this one. We'll be reviewing both of these matches. Tomorrow, we don't have a World Cup match to speak of, but we do have a Canadian Championship quarterfinal to cover. St. Laurent Forge first leg tomorrow. We're still streaming tomorrow, even though there's no World Cup games. I told you when the World Cup started, we'd be streaming every day besides the day before the final, or the day before the third place and final, I should say. Now you know how. Canadian Championship. And, well, here we go. Did everyone witness Pulisic doing his best 93 impression last night? Yeah, but I'd also compare Tim Ream to 93 because he jumped out of the way of that shot, the third goal. I think they both acted like 93. But Pulisic, we got to have a discussion. Pulisic has been very quiet recently. Oh, there's Soccer Plus. I missed it. That's true. So, today we have Switzerland, Colombia. At the end of it, or next, we'll review this game, then have Switzerland, Colombia. Then tomorrow at 2 p.m., we will still be live for CS St. Laurent versus Forge, and it's on Soccer Plus. Let's go. All right. How we doing, Dillon? How we doing? So we will be live tomorrow, even though we have no World Cup match to speak of. We have the Canadian Championship, which is just as good. Let's see if I've been watching too good of football. Tomorrow, what I will pay attention to is how slower the game is, or how possibly slower the game is. We've been drinking top of the line champagne for 3 weeks in a row now. Now we go back to the freaking $20, the $15 shit from Walmart. Let's see how much better the top of the line champagne has been, so to speak, comparatively. But today we still got World Cup matches to do. I said I was going to be live every day during the World Cup month except for the Friday before the third place and final. How? Canadian Championship. I mean, none of those guys went to the World Cup, so I ain't even complaining. Well, actually. Well, yeah, no, they're back in Canada anyway. I know, like, the players who did go play for Canada in the World Cup are back in Canada anyway. Pedro Vite doesn't even play for frickin' Vancouver anymore, so that's not even a worry. And we're off in the first half. Kickoff of the game. Argentina kicks off. Will they be better today? I would assume so. I'm not sure. And we're off. I saw them doing the Trump dance after Lukaku scored his goal. I didn't see them in the locker room doing it, but they weren't exactly doing it right. But the point stands. Playing forward, Argentina on the ball. Honestly, as they should. I mean, I don't even blame them. That just shows you they were player down hurt. That just shows you they were pissed. Enzo Fernandez goes down. I mean, I can't blame them at all, really. 1 minute in, player down. One minute in. Switzerland, Colombia quarterfinals Saturday in Kansas City. Players on a yellow card. Gonzalo Montiel, Hassan and Ibrahim on a yellow card. If they get past this game without a yellow card, quarterfinal. If they get past the yellow card, quarterfinal without a yellow card, the yellow cards get wiped off. Argentina playing forward in the box, but a good tackle by Egypt to make sure that doesn't get past. Playing forward, 3 minutes in. Egypt looks like they're going to struggle today. If they do get this anything close to extra time, it's going to be a struggle. See, here's the bad thing about that. Egypt has much more talent on their team than Cape Verde. Cape Verde took the fight to Argentina. And it's not like early you could really think that they weren't. I mean, Cape Verde took the fight to Argentina the whole game, and it got them to extra time. Egypt looks like they're going to be very passive and sit back. They didn't learn their lesson. They didn't learn the right lesson from that Cape Verde game. No, they did not. Messi tied on 7 goals with Mbappe and Haaland in the Golden Boot race. Mbappe with 2 assists is why he's top of the table as it stands. Of course, Messi can take the lead back with the same amount of games played if he scores today. I think if they're tied on assists, Mbappe would still, I don't know, tiebreakers after. Non-penalty goals, I think. I don't know. I think all of Messi's goals were open play, actually. So, yeah, if it's non-penalty goals, if they both have 2 assists, Messi would be above Mbappe. Because, yeah, Mbappe has a penalty goal. Messi doesn't because he missed his. If he meant to do it, well, it all panned out well, didn't it? Playing forward. At this point, to me, it seems like the Ballon d'Or, or the Golden Boot of the tournament, is going to be decided by who goes the furthest in the tournament, I think, at this point. Whoever goes the furthest out of Mbappe, Messi, and Haaland is going to win the Golden Boot the way this tournament's going. Because do I think Haaland's going to score in every game that he's played in a World Cup run for Norway, qualifying and final tournament. Every game that he's played, he's scored in. He didn't score in the third match of the group stage because he didn't play, but every game that he's played in and featured in, he scored in every qualifying game. He scored in every game in this tournament that he's played in. Can't score if you can't play. Can't score if you don't play. So, every game he's featured in this World Cup run for Norway, he's scored in. So, well, I mean, I mean, it's possible because didn't a lot of Germans from the World War II era that were in a certain party go to Argentina after the World War? And didn't fascist Italy do the same thing? Flee to Argentina after the World War? Or after Mussolini got strung up by his ankles? That's probably why. That's probably why. Well, free kick for Egypt. Seven minutes in. Shot. Oh, no, none there. I know my history. This ain't World Cup after dark, but that was a dark. Well, it's true. But Oceania football celebrates 60 years. Well, good for them. Good for them. That feels like a long time for Oceania. A long time. CONCACAF, what? They celebrated 60 years in 2021, yeah? Oh, I mean, CONCACAF's only, what, 6 years old or 5 years older then? Was it 70? Either way. I remember those patches on the jerseys in 2021 of like every CONCACAF team. It was like an anniversary patch in like every tournament. It was either 60 or 70. Now you got me confused. 8-14, 0-0, settle. Felt like it was 60, but playing forward. Oh, wide by Argentina. Wide. It was 60. Okay, there we go. Yep. CONCACAF 60. They're only 5 years older. Ain't that some? So horrible miss, but it was offside anyway. Enzo, horrible miss. It was offside anyway. There you go. Playing forward. So, CONCACAF is only 5 years older than Oceania. Sometimes we're as bad as Oceania. Sometimes we're very much more brilliant. So that tracks. Either way, that tracks. Either way. Ten minutes in. Can't buy authentic football. Ain't that right? No, you can't. Has to be created. And CONCACAF and Oceania have created it, that's for sure. Peak authentic football, Tahiti at the Confed Cup, New Zealand being unbeaten 2010, Tahiti winning the Nations Cup in 2012. Hot take, Egypt's best player is Imam Ashur. I agree. He's a baller. Imam Ashur is a very talented player. I've always been a fan of him ever since I've seen him play at Al-Ahly. He's a talented player. I agree. Yeah, he is their best player. He is their best player. And I can't say I'm shocked. 28-year-old starting to get into his prime at Al-Ahly. His performance at this World Cup might get him to Europe. And I hope it does. And if not, I hope it's a big move to the MLS. He's in his prime, though. I'm sure he'll go to Europe. But if Europe doesn't want him, if it was up to me, he'd be coming to MLS. You know exactly where he'd be coming. If it was up to me. If it was up to me. Don't get me wrong. He would be a midfielder. I love Jordi Mihailovic, but Imam Ashur is better. And if we can't get Gio Reyna, I wouldn't mind having Imam Ashur. "12th minute. No, the Egyptian player who plays for Al-Ahly." Did he? There's no way. Now, I played for Michelin for a while in 2023 and then went back to Egypt after 7 games. He's only worth $2.6 million? Huh. Shit, that's a TAM. You could make that a TAM player. Well, I mean, I'm sure in MLS you'll probably have to pay more for him. But either way. $2.2 million? Jesus. But that looks good to me. He's washed up and you know it. 13th minute. DePaul is washed up and you know it. Just because he's Messi's bodyguard didn't mean he had to go to Miami, but he first thought was Miami. Dude's washed up and you know it. Playing over the top. Corner for Egypt. Okay, maybe Egypt's starting to throw some punches here. I won't lie. Now they're starting to settle into the game a little bit. 14th minute. Over the top. Headed on. Goal! Goal for Egypt! Oh my God! And it's their hero from penalty. Wait. It's Yasser Ibrahim. Wait. No, it's not their hero from penalties, but it's Yasser Ibrahim. He does kind of look either way. Too damn early. Should have added the bells and whistles. Egypt scored an Arsenal goal. Header for Egypt off of a corner. Header from Yasser Ibrahim. Are Argentina actually going to go down? Okay, now I might actually be a jinx. Okay, what a header off of his forehead. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. "15th minute. 0-1 to Egypt. 0-1. Oh, how's Argentina going to come back from this? Argentina is stupid for leaving 5-5 Lissandro to mark a set piece. Well, I mean, that's their center back, though. That's their fault for having a short center back. I mean, height doesn't measure heart and all, but he better be able to jump 5 feet into the air if he's short like that. Which, I mean, sometimes he has, actually. I can't say he can't. But not there. Loads of game to go. What is it with Argentina struggling against African teams? Except for Algeria. But let's be real. Lucas Zidane threw that damn game away. First time trailing at the World Cup for Argentina. First time trailing. They spent a lot of time tied in the last game. Egypt goes down. No free kick given. That's harsh. Egypt's putting up a fight now. If you didn't think they were, now they are. Headed on. Throws it away, throw in for Argentina. This is crazy. Wow. What a start. I mean, they've defended well. They started to grow into the game a little bit. No, they haven't thrown punches the whole 90 or the whole time like Cabo Verde did, but Egypt's starting to throw some punches. Playing forward. Playing forward. Messi plays forward. In through. Goes down in the box. Penalty. Penalty para Argentina. Well, that didn't last long. Well, they have to score first, but still. He's onside. Perfect pass. He's onside. He gets, penalty. Clipped down in the box. Top of the foot. Steps on top of Tagliafico's foot. Yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen. No question. Yep. No ball. Gets his foot. Yep. Penalty. If Messi scores this, that was fun. 4 minutes of Argentina being down to Egypt. That was fun. Messi to take the penalty. How many knockout goals is he at? Messi versus Mustafa Chabert. 20th minute. Can Messi put Argentina back into an equal term and tie the game up? Messi versus Chabert. Will he score this penalty? Shot saved! He missed! He missed again! Chabert read it! Oh my word. Whoa, he's missed 2 penalties in this World Cup. Both of them he's missed. At least that one was saved by the keeper. He put the other one wide. He stayed on the line. Perfect save. Oh, no. Not going Egypt, or not going Argentina's way. I'll tell you that right now. Missed both penalties at a World Cup for Messi. Missed against Austria and missed against Egypt. Wide against Austria, saved to Egypt. Well, I mean, he's missed both penalties in this tournament. I can't say, damn. Chabert read that well, too. He read that well. Hey, but Messi's felt something Cristiano will never want, winning the damn World Cup. So is it really the same? It's hard to go back to back. It is impossible. It is near impossible to go back to back at the World Cup. France might have been the closest I've ever seen a team come to going back to back. And it took an absolute superhuman performance from Messi and Di Maria to make sure that didn't happen. While Mbappe had a superhuman performance of his own. And also Randall Kolo Muani, I guess it was also a superhuman performance by Emi Martinez. But either way, 23rd minute. I don't exactly remember crystally how Copa America was, but well, no, they didn't win on. Well, they won on penalties during the World Cup as well. That doesn't mean you don't dominate a game. 2021 Copa was more dominant than 2024 Copa. 2022 World Cup has been more dominant than the 2026 World Cup for Argentina, but water break. If Argentina wins this World Cup, this one's more of a, they've been struggling the whole damn time, and maybe they haven't been really, truly good, but they still got it done. World Cup, that's hard to do, though. Water break. But wow. Egypt has a lead at the water break. Messi missed a penalty. .25th minute. Here we go. 0-1, 0-1. Water break is over. Can Argentina find an answer? Wait, is that El Neni? That had to be, right? That was El Neni, right? With Papa Vangs. Yeah, fitting, isn't it? Fitting. If that's the case, that's pretty damn fitting, isn't it? Playing forward. And if I'm wrong, it's too damn early. I had like 5 hours of sleep and it's too damn early. So either way. '27th minute. Argentina, can they find an answer to tie this game up? Julian Alvarez dropped a bit deeper. Enzo Fernandez. 27th minute. Ball crossed in. Header, save, Chabert, rebound, cleared. Oh my God. Argentina are getting denied. Headed down. Press, pushed, cleared away. Wow. 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 Unbeaten in 10 straight matches at the World Cup for Argentina. Blocked. Caught by the keeper, Chabert. Playing forward, cleared away. Not a good place caught. Playing forward. Max Verstappen and McLaren enter final negotiations as Red Bull leadership fractures. Well, there you go. Free kick for Argentina. So happy that Messi. Oh, you already said that. So it looks like Verstappen to McLaren and I guess Piastri to Red Bull. I don't mind that at all. Thank you very much. Or it could be Le Mans. 30th minute. Free kick for Argentina. Messi to take the free kick from a angle that he can score from, but it's not like it was right on the mark. Messi. Free kick shot. Save. Chabert. Corner. 30th minute, 0-1. Argentina. It's out for a corner. And nothing out of it. I don't understand the dictator Mbappe meme. Because he tried to basically hold up PSG for all their money every time they tried to keep him. And then he finally walked away. So it comes from the fact that he got treated like a king at PSG because they didn't want to lose him one bit, I guess. And then now with how Real Madrid's going, profit off the controversy, eh? And I mean, AI is a lot better than it was even a couple of years ago when he was still at PSG. So, and a lot of these dictator memes are AI. So, I don't think he's tried to really demand the same control that he had at PSG at Real Madrid. I also don't think he's had to, per se. "33rd minute. Honestly, vamos Argentina. I don't hate Argentina. I just hate how FIFA protects their little golden boy. Now I'm saying vamos Argentina because let's be real, who gives a shit about Egypt? Alvarez is down hurt. Well, I mean, my review's going to get a lot of views if Argentina doesn't win this. I'm sure about that. "33rd minute. Yeah, I agree, but as well, is it probably better for views if there is? Yeah. Damn, a World Cup quarterfinal between Egypt versus Colombia or Switzerland would be just honestly sad. Like, everybody wanted Argentina, Colombia. And I mean, if Colombia, of course, has to do their job, but who would want a Copa America final rematch in the quarterfinals of a World Cup, Who wouldn't? Playing forward is Argentina. Can Colombia get their revenge? "34th minute. Playing forward, 35th minute. I mean, we kind of already got a letdown of a quarterfinal in Spain versus Belgium. Morocco versus France is going to be amazing. Don't get me wrong. That will be amazing. Playing forward. Morocco, France is going to be amazing. England, Norway seems interesting to me, honestly. Is it going to be amazing? I don't know, but it seems interesting to me. Belgium and Spain, I think we all know how that's going to go. Belgium's going to turn back into the pumpkin they were the rest of the tournament, and Spain's going to beat their ass. If Argentina doesn't win this game, no matter who wins between Switzerland and Colombia, Egypt versus either of them two doesn't seem that interesting. Like, it's a cool Cinderella run, but, you know. I'm not saying I'm really interested in Switzerland versus Argentina either, but that, with the way Egypt or Argentina's played throughout the past two games, Switzerland could easily, that would be an interesting upset. I'm just glad he lost it to Punk. Like, I'm not happy Sammy lost the title, but I mean, it was rumored he was going to lose it on this Monday anyway. I'm just glad that he lost it to Punk instead of Cody. At least it wasn't fucking Cody again. I'm still pissed off by the USA's performance. They literally look like they didn't give a shit. Poor possession, poor passing, poor defense, and poor attack. Overall embarrassing and poor. I agree. Whether it was a guilty conscience, whether it was Belgium was angry enough and wanted to rip them to shreds, whether it was whatever it was embarrassing. I agree. First quarterfinal, France versus Morocco. Playing forward, cleared away. Well, no, now it is. Playing forward, Messi, shot over the bar in the 38th minute. Why did Belgium use their young squad? Because maybe that's the smart thing to do. And they wanted to rip the USA to shreds. And they did that. De Bruyne and Lukaku weren't going to do that for 90 minutes. They wanted to make a point. And their young players did make a point. 38th minute. No, it wasn't the C team. I'm not saying it was the C team. Honestly, it's their A team. I just said younger players. 39th minute. Cross in, shot! Whoa! What a save! Julian Alvarez takes the shot, but Chabert puts it just wide off the save. Oh my God. I thought that was the moment. Tagliafico with a centering pass. And Alvarez takes the shot, but Chabert gets a hand to it. Argentina is getting close to tying the game. But Chabert is standing tall. Argentina will score. It's coming. Sometimes you think it is, but it never does. Sometimes you think it's coming, but it never does. Vital information for your everyday life. And Simeone's there as well. Three saves for Chabert today. 39th minute. Messi with a corner. Messi with a cross. Header. Out for a goal kick. You're not wrong. I normally am not wrong. Well, at least on ideals and points, I'm not wrong. On my predictions, well, that's another story. But on my takes, like about actual tactics and just anything else in general, no, I'm never wrong. Tactical takes, other takes, predictions, yeah, that's a different story. But like anything that's more like actually a thought out take, as in tactically or just live, or yeah, I'm normally right. 42 minutes, I'm normally right. Now my predictions are a whole different story. We won't get into that. You can say jinx if you want. I don't care. 42nd minute. Huh. 41st minute. She'll be putting in a game for the ages. Well, if you're going to beat Argentina, it better be a game for the ages. Messi. But damn, they put 4 guys on the ball, shot over the bar. Lionel Messi should speak more English every once in a while, being that some people claim he knows some English. Well, I mean, you heard it when when the ref cam in the MLS Cup final. He was speaking English there. Albeit it was just the word foul, but, you know. And other things that are easy terms, but he was speaking English. But hey, if he wants to speak Spanish, let him be. That's what he wants to do. To be fair, I ain't gonna let anybody tell me what to do. He's not comfortable speaking English. Exactly. If he's not comfortable doing it, and I think it's very obvious Messi's neurodivergent. Let's be real. I have the ability to say that I am neurodivergent as well. And Shohei Ohtani knows English, but he always speaks Japanese. And Shohei's more neurotypical than Messi. Messi would rather speak to his people. And I guess he's not comfortable speaking English on camera. And I mean, his family is Spanish, speaks Spanish. They really don't have to speak it outside of. Do I think he's more likely to speak it off camera? Or at least when he thinks he's off camera? Yeah, I do believe that. But it's like Shohei. Punched or caught. When Shohei speaks to the media, it's in Japanese. He can speak English, though. There have been some videos where Ohtani is speaking English. Normally when he does like a Bat Boys baseball video, he spoke English there. He speaks to his teammates in English. But Messi and Ohtani are similar in that vein of they only speak English in certain situations. But to fans, they're going to speak their language. Nobody complains about Ohtani speaking Japanese all the time. But for Messi, for some reason, you know. Now, and here's the difference. It feels like you're picking on a neurodivergent guy for no reason. Like, nobody picks on Ohtani when he speaks Japanese and uses the freaking translator. Nobody does that. It's just, oh, okay, Ohtani speaks, like, what? 5 minutes of stoppage time. But Messi, for some reason, he's not comfortable speaking English on camera, like Ohtani's not comfortable. Or he wants to speak to his people, either or, but probably both. Nobody cares about Ohtani not doing it. Nobody gives Ohtani shit for not speaking English. But people give Messi shit, and why? People just want to pick on neurodivergent people. That's what I've learned. Because I don't know I think Ohtani is neurotypical. He's just very focused on baseball. And he's very Japanese. As in very respectful, very, very easygoing, very... Yes, he's competitive when he plays, but outside of playing, he does love fun. But I think Ohtani is just more Japanese culture than... He is neurotypical, but I think he just follows Japanese culture still, which makes sense. Messi is, I would assume, like, it's not like I'm a neurotypical person saying this. I am neurodivergent. I mean, I see it in Messi 100%. He is neurodivergent straight up. I don't care what you say. Well, to be honest, he's more... Dude is very quiet. Let's be real. Dude is very quiet. He's very standoffish. He really only wants football. Only cares about football. And even when... 47th minute. So, either way. Sorry, this Alvarez is overrated. They should have played Lautaro. I don't care. Alvarez, well, yeah, I think it is. Because here's the thing. When it comes to business, everybody speaks English. Like, everybody has to know at least a respectable amount of English to do business around the world. Like, English is the world business language. It just is. It is. And knowing England is a colonizing country and knowing that the United States is a intrepid country, playing forward. Yeah. Playing forward, Argentina, 49th minute. Oh, that's crazy. Playing forward. Out for a corner. $49.50. Egypt has the lead at the half. Someone needs to tell the ref he has yellow cards in his pocket. $50-10. Throw in for Argentina. Throw in. '51st minute. Over the top. Keeper gets there. McAllister tried to push him over. Not that he did, but he tried. Halftime, it is 1-0 to Egypt. 0-1. 0-1. Oh, Lord. How long can Egypt survive in the second half is the question. We're going to find out. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. Argentina are struggling against Egypt. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Definitely interesting. With that being said, sit Tabby back, short break. 0-1, 0-1. Miro tiempo. We're back for the stats of the half. So what we got? 60% possession to 40% possession, 7 shots to 2, 3 shots on goal to 1. We have 262 accurate passes to 173, 88% to 87%, 1 corner to 1, 7 shots to 2, 3 shots on goal to 1. We have 299 passes to 200, 88% pass accuracy to 87, 11 throws to 12. We have 2 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 8 fouls to 5. 0-1 to Argentina. Or 0-1 to Egypt, I should say. Argentina's down. Argentina is down. Egypt scores a header. Egypt holds them out of the goal. Missed penalty by Messi. This is a disaster, honestly, for Argentina. It is. It is. Right now, it's not where they want to be. I can tell you that much. Argentina is holding the control of the ball, but they can't find a way to score. Chabert's had a damn good game. If they win, Chabert's man of the match. Egypt. Performance of his life. So, we'll see what happens. Oh. But second half about to start. The winner is going to face the winner of Switzerland, Colombia in the quarterfinals on Saturday. How we doing, Nestor? How we doing? You feel so heartbroken, damn. What, the USA lost or Argentina's losing? What is it that makes you feel heartbroken? Wow, this is crazy, man. We are 45 minutes away from seeing Argentina knocked out of a World Cup. USA lost. Okay, there we go. Oh, damn, I didn't put round of 16 in there for this one. Oh, damn. Huh. Let me edit that. Can't believe I forgot that. Hold on. And it doesn't matter over there. I don't give a shit either way. I have it right there, but I'm not going to fix it. There we go. I forgot to put round of 16 right there. There we go. Because Rumble's a template. That was right, yeah. It's not right on Twitch, but I don't care. It's fine. I don't care. Least amount of people watch it on Twitch. I don't care. Besides, the VOD only stays up for like a week anyway, so who gives a shit if it's wasn't right. Second half about to start. There we go. Messi missed a penalty. Here we go, second half. Can Argentina come back? Hamdi Fati coming on for Egypt in the second half here. Mama Shore is off. Oh, no. That's a choice. Well, that's a choice. That's a choice. That's not what I would have done. That might have been a mistake. Let's find out. 45 minutes to go in this match. Our second to last round of 16 match. Winner of this plays the winner of Switzerland, Colombia. And then we'll have our final 8 at the FIFA World Cup. One African team as it stands. Well, I guess as it stands, it would be 2 African teams. Argentina playing forward. Underruns the pass, overruns the pass. Either way, 45-30. As it stands, we have 2 African teams left in the World Cup with Morocco and Egypt. Both North African, Arabic, African teams. UEFA v Africa, UEFA v UEFA, UEFA v UEFA. Africa versus UEFA or CONMEBOL. If Argentina and Colombia lose, CONMEBOL will be eliminated from the World Cup at the end of the round of 16. At the end of the round 32, AFC got eliminated when Australia got eliminated by Egypt. Egypt might knock out the second to last CONMEBOL team left. Egypt has conceded a second half goal in 8 of 11 of their World Cup matches. So history is not on Egypt's side, especially if they don't score another goal. At least to not win this game in regular time. Playing forward. Shot saved Chabert. "47th minute. Ref not on Egypt's side." Did you really think he would be? If you thought this ref would be on Egypt's side, I got a bridge to sell you. Come on. You really... No. You can't... No, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You legitimately can't have come in believing the ref was going to be on Egypt's side. Statistically speaking, the ref will never side with Egypt. Well, yeah, that's true, but even less so now. Even less so now. 48th minute. Argentina, here's a chance, but they get pulled wide. Corner kick. No. Messi. 48th minute. Messi getting pushed wide was not what they needed. If he stayed on target, nah, it's a goal kick. If he stayed on line, maybe that's a goal. The later Argentina scores their goal, well, they could probably still win this game as long as it's not like the 80th minute, but playing forward. The earlier Argentina scores their goal, the better. That means they could still win this game within 90 minutes. Argentina is struggling once again against the African team. Teams are 15-3-4 when scoring first. Argentina, history does not back them here either. History does not support Egypt here on the fact they've allowed a second half goal in 8 of 11 of their World Cup matches. But history doesn't favor Argentina here throughout this tournament because there's been 15 wins from teams who've scored the first goal. 12 come from behind wins, 4 in the knockout round. Playing forward. Here comes Egypt. Hassan. Out for a throw. And ironically enough, every team who's been the away team on the scoreboard has won the game in the round of 16. None of the home teams have won a game in this round of 16. Not that that matters, but the team who's in the home slot has not won any of the round of 16 games. It's been every team in the road spot. I might be, actually. This time I'll accept it. I might be. Nah, this one might be my fault. Unless Donald Trump just has to say somebody's name and they're jinxed. Because he did say Messi's name in the press conference. He also said Cristiano's. Well, no, I mean, Mexico did win, but, well, that was before. That was after Mexico played. So we'll see what happens against Norway. Cristiano played after the press conference. Cristiano lost. Messi's played after the press conference. He lost. So, unless just having your name said by Donald Trump curses you, which I don't think it's that easy to be cursed by Donald Trump. Free kick for Argentina. If Harry Kane loses to Norway, then, well, now we know. Or maybe since the karma's already been delivered, Harry Kane has avoided the curse. Well, then again, the karma's already been delivered, and okay, fair enough. Free kick for Messi. Shot punched away by Chabert. Argentina will get it back. 52nd minute. Over the bar. Argentina's not a title contender. Yeah, I mean, at this point, even if they 0-1, even if Argentina wins this game, you're right. They're not a title contender. And I shudder to think what Switzerland or Colombia would do to them, to be honest. I don't even know if they make the semifinals. I don't even know if they play for a medal. If they win this game, I don't even know if they play for a medal. They depend too much on Messi doing well. Well, the funny part is when Messi was injured and they played Brazil and they thumped Brazil a while, wasn't that long ago, they looked better without him. Then how'd they win, like, what, 5-1 against Brazil without Messi even playing? Or does that just mean they're a better team when he's off as well? Like, he might as well be off if he ain't on it, is what you're saying. Maybe, I don't know. Unbeaten in 10 straight matches at a FIFA World Cup. Messi loses the ball to Egypt. Off free, that's out. That went out. The bad news is if Imam Ashur is hurt to a heavy level to where he can't play the quarterfinal, if Egypt advances, you might as well just let Argentina win, in my opinion. '55th minute. Messi holding. Hey. He covered his mouth. Free kick. Fortunately, Argentina will get away with their roughhouse and no yellows. In fact, the referee will give Egypt the first yellow. You're probably right, but actually. Playing forward. Argentina plays it backwards. Yeah, no yellows yet. Okay. You're probably right, but I wouldn't bet on it. But I don't even. Don't use Polymarket or Calci. No, I'm not even going to make that joke. 55th minute. Playing forward. In through, cleared away by Egypt. '56th minute. Header. Saved by Chabert. No, I don't. It's just a red. Hold on. No, it's just a red t-shirt. Just a red t-shirt. Just an undershirt. Ironically enough, yeah, I guess it's red. I didn't even think that through. I just wore the one that was on top of the stack. They're undershirts. What was I supposed to do? Either way. It wouldn't. If it was an Egypt jersey, then I would have cursed them. Don't you know? If it was an Egypt jersey, they would have been cursed. I guess. I don't know how a double jinx works. Either way. I don't know if I could double jinx. Either way. Brought down. Cleared away by Egypt. Advantage play. Well, Cape Verde showed Argentina was beatable. Egypt is doing it. Playing forward. Chance shot, goal, 2-0. 2-0 to Egypt. Mustafa Zico. Oh my God. Oh my God. against the run of play. Mustafa Zico. Oh, 0-2, ceros. Dios mío. Hassan did the entire Argentine national team. What a play! What a play! What a play. Mohamed Salah with the assist, they say. VAR check. Oh, this might be taken away on VAR. This might be taken away on VAR. Oh. Foul by Egypt on the play, on the build-up. They're going to take it away. Oh, good thing I didn't write anything down for once. What a play by Egypt, but yeah, it's probably going to be overturned. And Infantino made the call, didn't he? Infantino made the call, didn't he? VAR check. Free kick. Free kick, no goal. It is 1-0 to Egypt. Overturn on VAR. No goal. No goal. That's not a foul. I'm sorry. That was soft. I have to agree. He did hit the top of the shoe, but it's a foul. It's a foul. I didn't say it wasn't. It's soft, but it was a foul nonetheless. Egypt still has the lead. That's the good news. 30 minutes to go in the match. Argentina gets a stay of execution. Because that second goal would have probably been execution. Or at least, well, the way they're playing, it probably would have been. Very lucky, I have to say. Yeah, well, there could be fouls in the build-up. Wide, corner. If it's a foul in the build-up, it's going to be called. They could check VAR. VAR checks after every goal. I'm surprised they went back that far, but, it's Argentina, so that's probably why. 61st minute corner, ball crossed in. Header, nobody's there. Cleared away. The way Argentina's playing, that would have been execution. That would have been an execution. Why would Cristiano say that the Euros is the same as winning the World Cup? Because, Portugal's never won a damn thing. Him winning the Euros to him is as big as winning the World Cup because he won Portugal an international trophy. And the Euros is pretty big too. Is it as big as the World Cup? No. But for a country like Portugal that ain't won a damn thing, I can understand why he said what he said. I'm not saying, now it's different in CONCACAF. If Canada won Copa America, say Canada got invited again to Copa America and Canada won the Copa America. Would I say that's about as big as winning the World Cup for Canada? Yes. Yes, I would. And I have a reason to. I don't think we'd ever win the World Cup. Honestly, it's a foul. It was a foul. It was a foul, so no goal. Is it a soft call to overturn it? Yeah. Should have it been called in the moment? Probably, but it was a foul, so sadly no goal. But it was very soft. It's not as close as the World Cup. '63rd minute. Canada winning anything. Well, here's the thing. Comparing the Gold Cup to the World Cup's just shameless. So Even the CONCACAF Nations League is shameless. Like, no, I'll be very happy if Canada won a Gold Cup or the Nations League. Don't get me wrong, but I would never say that's like winning a World Cup. That's not. It's not. Winning Copa America, though, I could realistically say this is as big as winning a World Cup. Even as a guest. Even though we finished 4th last time. If Canada played the Copa America again and they won the Copa America, they would have had to knock out Argentina. They would have had to knock out Colombia or, well, not Uruguay, but Colombia or, yeah, they would have at least had to knock out Colombia or Brazil and Argentina. To me, that's pretty big, you know? That's pretty big for a country who's never won a damn thing except one Gold Cup and the 85 CONCACAF Championship. I don't know if I'm going to bow down and call you master. I'm not going to humiliate myself like that. But I'll be like, okay, you know what? You were right. You believed in Belgium. I thought they were a shit team. But of course, I don't know if they're going to play with spot against Spain. I'm not the type of guy to bow down to somebody else. I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not something I do. Even if somebody pointed a gun to my head, I would rather be shot by the gun. But the best I can do is say you were right. The best I can do is say you were right, you believed in them. And I guess Roberto Martinez was the problem. That's the best I could say. That's the best I could do. That's the best I could do. You'll take it or leave it. You will take it or leave it. I think the saying goes bought and paid for. Gonzalez and Martinez coming on for Argentina. That's about as much as I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm not worried though. Spain's probably going to win anyway in the quarterfinals, but either way, no worries. And besides, even if they beat Spain, you really think they're beating Morocco or France? You really think Belgium's beating Morocco or France? This tournament's on freaking crack. I mean, yeah, anything can happen. I mean, look at this. But this Argentina team's been, well, they've been shaky the whole tournament. Let's be real. Header. There have been a lot of questions about this. Here comes Egypt. Egypt running down the pitch. Egypt running down. Still Egypt. Still Egypt. Still Egypt. Ball crossed in. Shot, goal. There's two. And Zico gets his back. And that one you can't overturn. 2-0. That one won't be overturned. 2-0 Egypt. Overturn this. 2-0 to Argentina, or 2-0 to Egypt against Argentina. And this time it's Mustafa Zico. '67th minute. 0-2. 0-2. Boom. Perfect cross by Hassan. Perfect cross by Hassan, and Zico was right there. Boom. Game over. The way Argentina's playing, that's the death shot. And Egypt's going to go to a World Cup quarterfinal. Messi already won a World Cup. Don't really care if they lose. Yeah, but I know the video gonna get a lot of views. I know the review's gonna get a lot of views. The Messi fans are gonna be like, what the hell happened? Egypt has outplayed Argentina today. I don't care. They have. They deserve this. They deserve this. Nobody expected it, but they deserve this. Good job for Egypt. They deserve this. Wow. Amazing. 68th minute. Absolutely locked down defensively. Chabert is the man of the match. I have to say he is, though. Amazing results so far. 69th minute. Egypt has 20 minutes to hold on and not allow 2 goals. Or 3. Messi missed the penalty. Headed away. Shot. Shanked. 69th minute. W Egypt. 4 goals in 7 international appearances, 2 goals this tournament from Mustafa Zico. Bo! 70th minute, man. Wow, what a game. Playing forward. Player down hurt for Egypt. You're better than McAllister and DePaul. Sure about that? Oh no. Bessie washed. Water break in the 70th minute. Argent FIFA still getting whooped. Yep. Whooped. You know, this kind of reminds me of Patriots Jets 2010. You know, kind of reminds me of that. Honestly, nobody thought Argentina was beatable. I mean, I guess the Cape Verde game, but either way. Cape Verde showed Argentina was beatable. Egypt shows they are beaten. Cape Verde, we thank you for your service. Egypt. Damn, you know what's funny? Similar goal to the one that was taken away, by the way. You know? The actual second goal is very similar to the second one that was taken away because of VAR. Zico scores it. Hassan makes a run. Ball crossed in. Mbappe's winning the Golden Boot. Hey, Holland's still in the tournament. Holland's still in the tournament. As I said, whoever goes the furthest is winning the Golden Boot. Right now, Mbappe's in the lead with 7 goals and 2 assists, more than Messi. Holland has 7 goals. They all are on the same games played. Messi will not play any more games if this stands. Holland and Mbappe will at least play 1 more. Whoever goes further wins the Golden Boot. Is Belgium a dark horse? They didn't even play De Bruyne or Doku yesterday. I legitimately believe Belgium was running on spite and anger. They wanted to teach the USA a lesson, and they did. They wanted to defend football, and they did, in their eyes. The United States played with a guilty conscience, and they played the pressure crushed them. Belgium played free. Belgium played with a point to prove. I won't say happy, but they played with a point to prove. They're not going to do that against Spain. I'm sorry. They're not going to do that against Spain. And even if they do beat Spain, they're not beating Morocco or France. They're not. Now, if Belgium somehow makes the World Cup final, now that Argentina's out, I mean, Switzerland, Colombia, Egypt, England, Norway, I think they could beat any of those teams. I really do. Think Belgium can't win over France. I don't. And Mbappe's even more on fire. France is the most informed team in the world right now, with the best forward line, with the best midfield. Like, France is too complete. I mean, Morocco's going to make it tough on France, don't get me wrong, at the very least. But I'd say Morocco has a chance to beat France. Belgium would not. Spain, if they play France, is there a chance? Yes, but that's more on the fact of who Spain has been over the past couple of years and not exactly what they are as of right now. Montiel is on for Molina. Trezeguet came on for Egypt, 75th minute. So we'll see what happens. Lautaro and Julian Alvarez are losers. Jude Bellingham and Haaland are still there. Maybe Kane too. I mean, yeah, Kane's up there as well. But I'm just saying, out of the three who are tied on 7 goals, Messi's about to be out. Haaland and Mbappe have at least one more game to play. I say whoever goes the furthest out of those top 3, unless Harry Kane scores a hat trick. Harry Kane's one under the top 3. If he scores a brace or like 2 braces, then he might win the Golden Boot. Yeah, Harry's still in it, but it's not like he's far off either. But either way, Argentina's lost all 13 World Cup matches where they've trailed by 2+ goals. It's about to become 14 matches, 14 losses. Ball crossed in. Cleared away by Egypt. Offside. 75 minutes. No one's safe in this tournament, even for Messi. Nope. The more I see teams going down in the round of 16, you know what? The more I don't feel as bad about Canada. We went as far as Egypt, or Argentina. Canada went as far as Argentina. Norway, the true dark horse. I agree. We went as far as Portugal. We went as far as the USA and Mexico. No, I'm not comparing us to Paraguay. We're better than that. Either way, I can't complain, honestly. Is this the most shocking result of the round of 16? Yes. At least Belgium has quality. I mean, Egypt has quality too, don't get me wrong, but in a different way. Back-to World Cup, back-to-back World Cup is always impossible. I agree. And it was damn near, like, Mbappe did something special last. Mbappe did something special 4 years ago, even getting to a final of a World Cup as a reigning champion. And if Argentina didn't have a superhuman performance, he would have went back-to-back. Winning 2 out of 3 World Cups and losing in the final of the other one, if that's what happens for France, is pretty damn good. That's unrecognizable. Oh, yeah, we went as far as Brazil did. Not bad. Not bad. No complaints. 78th minute. We'll review this game once it's over, and then I'll be back for the Switzerland-Colombia match, which I don't know if this will match up. That'll match up to this. I don't know if it will. And then the round of 16 will be over. And we have 8 teams left, and somehow it ain't Argentina or the United States. And still went further than Germany. Well, we went further than Germany. Yes. And also Japan. You went further than Japan. Exactly. We went further than Croatia. Honestly, all things considered, I mean, I wasn't that mad about the loss anyway. I was more mad about Jesse Marsch being an idiot in his post-game presser. But, like, overall, no, I mean, you really can't shit-talk Canada. They went further than some really big countries, and they went as far as other big countries. We're in a good place. Shot goal! Argentina! They get one back! They get one back! Christian Romero! 1-2, 1-2. 12 minutes for Egypt to hold. And Egypt thinks it's offside or foul. 79th minute. Not offside. Header by Romero. Chabert gets a hand to it, but it goes in. Now he's on. 1-2. Oh, this is going to get nervy. Zico is off. 1-2, 1-2. Omar Marmouche is on. Oh, they're going to go put on an offensive player. Okay. Here comes Argentina in the 80th minute. They smell blood in the water. Egypt clears. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Can Egypt hold on? We'll review this game once it's over, even if it goes. This will be a fun finish. Fun. Yes. Crazy. Crazy, man. Christian Romero with his 4th goal in 55 appearances. Sands through the hourglass. Argentina has to play quickly. Argentina will lose the Champions patch. Canada need to play for 45 minutes only. Well, they should just be playing futsal then, or Baller League. 81st minute. Weirdly enough, I actually like Baller League. I'm surprised. With my unk ass, you think Colombia can win? I think Colombia should beat Switzerland. I do. Do you have hope for TFC? As of now, no. They haven't called the Pirate. I have no hope. Almost. Header. Cleared away. Right now, I have no hope. Call the Pirate. Here's the illustrious Pirate. I said the illustrious Pirate. Oh, over the bar. Wearing the TFC jersey. I have no hope. Oh, header. $82 minutes. Oh, 1-2. They're tearing down the grandstands at BMO. Yeah, we knew that was happening. It's sad because, I was starting to like them, actually. I was starting to like the new grandstands, the interim grandstands. I was starting to like them. Playing forward. Here comes Argentina. $82 minutes. Wow, what a game. Playing over the top. Header. Brought down. Shot, goal! Goal! Bar down, Messi! Messi! Saves Argentina! That was a good goal. Amazing goal. 2-2. 2-2. Lionel Messi equalizes. Are we going to extra time? '83rd minute. 2-2. 2-2. Honestly, I think this is about to become, Argentina's going to win this before 90 minutes. Argentina's about to win this in 90 minutes. You can't give up 2 goals in 5 minutes while having this game wrapped up and not lose before extra time. Now, that was just a good goal. What do you mean rigged? Another Cape Verde game. I think Argentina is about to win this for the 90th minute. Beautiful finish, though. They flipped the momentum completely. Does nothing in Farms goals and assists. If only Messi would have scored his penalty, that would have been a winning goal. But I don't think it'll take much. 85th minute. You do realize Argentina just came back. '85th minute. 9 straight FIFA World Cup games with a goal from Messi. First player ever to do it. How many were penalties? If only the ref didn't call that a foul. Messi's top of the golden boot race now. They can't start like this against France. But yeah. Honestly, I don't know if they'll make it to France. They can't start like this against Colombia. 88th minute or 86th minute. Hell, even Switzerland for that matter. '86th minute. I think Argentina wins this for full time. I really do. You can't. The momentum's going to beat free kick. Well, maybe not. They smell blood in the water now. If they can't help it, I think they try to win this before 90 minutes are up. Wow. 87th minute. Good tackle. Nope. 87th minute. There's going to be a last-minute winner. That's a souvenir. Now you have to throw it back, though. Well, they have a brand new ball for the semifinals. Oh, wait, the quarterfinals are still going on. Right. They're still around in between. I forgot. Throw in for Egypt. 87th minute. Yasser Ibrahim and Zico with the 2 goals. And then Romero and Messi. 4 minutes between their goals. 88th minute. It's a very enjoyable game, I gotta say. Yeah. Another crazy Argentina game. The Goliath is bleeding, but they aren't dead yet. Tied after regulation. 15-minute, 2 15-minute extra time periods. Free kick for Argentina. 89th minute. It should be 3-2 Egypt. I guess the president of FIFA gave a call to VAR for them to take the goal away. Yeah, but the way Argentina was playing, I don't think anybody thought they'd tie this up by now. Well, not many people. Eight goals for Messi, 7 for Mbappe and Haaland, 6 for Kane, 4 for Dembele. Free kick for Argentina. Ball crossed in. Shot saved by Chabert. That was the chance. Big save. 89th minute. Chabert with a big save there. $89-30. Just you. I like Haaland. I just don't like Man City. '90th minute. How many minutes of stoppage time? Good block. Steps on it and loses it. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Can Egypt survive? Oh, wait. Maybe behind. Nope, good tackle. I was like, no way is that going to happen. 91st minute. Okay. Good tackle. Still Argentina. They lose the ball. Here comes Egypt. '91st minute. 6 minutes to go. Cross for Egypt. Header down. Cleared away. $91-30. $3-2. For who? Salah. Mo Salah. Loses it. Here's Argentina. Argentina have the ball. Long switch of play. To Lautaro. Lautaro Martinez. Cross. Into the box. Header goal. Enzo Fernandez wins it for Argentina. Surely. Enzo's won it for Argentina. With that header. Surely. Hey, a Chelsea player finally scored. McChronicle, I love you, man, but no. No. Don't. Wait, he still is a Chelsea player. Enzo Fernandez. This happens every time. Salah crying. Yeah, don't blow a 2-0 lead, buddy. 90+3. But yeah, McChronicle, no, none personal. But really, we have to shit on Chelsea now? Leave me alone. We're garbage. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to focus on the shit shows that I root for at club level right now. Let me just have fun. '93rd minute. 90 plus. But no, seriously, you're good. That's why do these big giants always win? Because they have better players. They have more stamina. I mean, they make it so close themselves because they like fun. 90 plus 2. Either way, this video is going to get a lot of views. 3-2. I'm sure of it. Well, I would hope. Sad Egyptians and happy Argentinians. Red card for Egypt coach. But McChronicle, seriously. I don't know why I went. But either way. Love you, man. Love you, man. But seriously, you didn't need to throw a shot at Chelsea. I didn't want to talk about club football. I'm having fun watching international football right now. Talking about the shit shows that my teams are in right now, it's not fun. I wanted to focus on international football. And somehow Enzo's still a Chelsea player. I don't know how. Medina Otamendi, you're on. We suck, man. Are they helping Argentina? No, they've actually earned this one, to be honest. FIFA Gate. Zizzo's on. Oh, Lord, man. Enzo Fernandez. Well, hey, you know what? He does his job sometimes. Still, Argentina humiliation. They got the easy teams and still can't win confidently. Yeah, Egypt blew it. Egypt went and blew it. And it wasn't even FIFA doing anything this time, except for maybe the foul. But then again, they were being picky, but it was a foul. Other than that, though, Argentina's earned this one. Let's be real. This ain't FIFA helping them. They've earned this one. Egypt blew this one. Let's be real. USA also had easy path. I don't know. I don't get why people only talk about Argentina's path like that. Because Argentina are the world champions and people hate FIFA. And I do too. McChronicle's an Arsenal fan. So, of course, he was going to throw a shot. I don't want to talk about a shit show. I don't want to talk about that Chelsea shit show right now. That's the problem. That's why I threw the bird. Like, I'm happy Enzo scored. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to talk about the shit show that Chelsea is right now or Toronto FC is. I'm having fun watching international football, not thinking about the shit shows I root for at club level. And then McChronicle had to bring it up. But there's no hatred there. I'm a little bit, to be honest. I was trying to be funny with the bird. That's all I was. I was trying to be funny with it. That's all I was doing. It wasn't to offend. I was trying to be funny. To be clear, it was banter. It was banter. But I seriously don't want to talk about how bad Chelsea and Toronto are right now. I'm having too much fun with this World Cup. Leave me alone. Don't remind me how shit my teams are. I've been having fun. Don't remind me. I don't need to be. Get Egypt out of here. Get them out. 31 goals scored after 90, not including extra time. So 31 stoppage time goals at this World Cup. Holy. This match is getting ugly. I'm not surprised. 97th minute. What else is there going to be? We're going to review this game once it's over. Atia. Well, I know one thing. My review for this game is going to end up doing really well. Well, I would hope so. It's 11 in the morning. We have sad Egyptians and happy Messi fans. Review's going, why is he throwing up an X? Was he? Okay. Welcome to D-Generation X. D-Generation X. I mean, one of your players isn't injured, so I guess you must be in D-Generation X. Hey, what up, X-Pac? You're dealing with the X Factor. Break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you its 3-time World Cup champions of the world, the road dog Lionel Messi, the badass DePaul, the new age outlaws. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Argentina is the Arsenal of national teams. How so? That doesn't even make any sense. McChronicle, you want to answer this? That doesn't even make any sense. How? How? That doesn't even make any sense. No, that doesn't even make any sense. No, that doesn't even make any sense. Arsenal are league champions. They are. But Argentina don't. Well, I mean, Arsenal had their share. I mean, yeah, they're both defending champions, but that's about where the similarities end. That's about where the similarities end. And I don't think Arsenal were protected by the referees as much as Argentina are. Saying West Ham ended up, well, that was a foul on the goalie. Either way, 100th minute. I don't know. Defending champions is where the similarities end. Full time, finally. We'll review this game once it's over. That's about where the similarities end. Yeah, VAR effed us many times in the league this year, and you still won it. Arsenal got an easy path in the UCL. Well, so what? So what? If you go to a final, you go to a final. You have to play the teams in front of you. It's full time, 3-2 to Argentina. They will play Switzerland or Colombia. Unk still got it. Hey, don't steal the George Springer meme. That's his meme. Well, not anymore, but it was last year. 3-2. 3-2 esta noche. All dia. All dia. With that being said, if you like this stream, you have to play the teams in front of you. You have to play the teams in front of you. So what if you get an easy path? It's not your fault. That's how the ball came out. That's how the ball came out. Or the button was pushed, depending on the tournament you're talking about. I mean, Egypt shot themselves in the foot. But who cares if it's an easy path? You have to play who's in front of you. You can't choose who you play. You have to play who's in front of you. And besides, well, yeah, I mean, Argentina would have probably chose Egypt either way. But, you know, they would have been wrong about it in the end, even though they still won. Stat padding against Martinique. Has Messi ever actually played Martinique? What? Either way. The one time Argentina actually saves their own ass without help with FIFA, and now you're complaining. Nah, they earned this one. Egypt shot themselves in the foot, and Argentina actually realistically came back here. This ain't no help. And you could say, well, what about the VAR check that took away the second goal for Egypt, the second goal? It was a foul. They had to scan their way back into the play, but you can take away a goal for a foul in the build-up. And it was a foul. However soft it may be, it was a foul. Worst case, they'd still be going to extra time. Either way, well, I don't know. Maybe Argentina doesn't play as lively if they're down 3-0. But either way, nah, this ain't FIFA bullshit this time. No. Argentina earned this one. Egypt also gave it to them on a silver platter. But either way, with that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification when subscribe. Send some chats on. Hit that hype button to put this up in the algorithm. Hit that join button to become a member. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share your friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. We'll be back at 3 o'clock for Colombia, Switzerland. Switzerland, Colombia, and the winner of that game will play Argentina. One more spot to give. One more spot to give. Or one more spot to earn. And then we'll review that game as well. Wednesday, we have Saint Laurent Forge quarterfinal of the Canadian Championship first leg. So if you want to be here for that, you should. I mean, there's no World Cup game tomorrow, but I got a game tomorrow. Algeria is a far better team than Congo. They even beat them at the AFCON. This guy has zero ball knowledge. He's salty. Mexico is home. I mean, yeah, you have a point, son. Either way, you have a point. Tomorrow we have Saint Laurent Forge first leg. If you've never watched the Canadian Championship, at least hear me talk about it. Live and review, 2 p.m. Thursday we have Morocco, France, live RSR. Friday we have Belgium versus Spain, live RSR. Saturday, we have England, Norway, live RSR. Argentina versus Switzerland or Colombia, live RSR. Sunday, we have the second leg of the Forge tie versus Saint Laurent, live RSR. And maybe if Montreal's on the precipice of possibly being eliminated by Vancouver FC, we'll be live for that on Sunday as well. Monday, we'll be live for the MLB Home Run Derby because I want to be. Tuesday, we'll be live for the first semifinal of the World Cup, live RSR. And then we'll be live for the MLB All-Star Game and reviewing it because why not? Because I can't. There will be Blue Jays there. Ernie Clement and Louis Varland, baby. And Dillon Cease. So there we go. Wednesday, we have the second semifinal live RSR. Wednesday, the 15th. Thursday, the 16th, we got Toronto versus Montreal 401 Derby live RSR. The 17th, we have the World Cup final prediction video. The only day without a stream. The 18th, we have the FIFA World Cup third place game live RSR. The 19th, we have the Belgian Grand Prix live RSR F1. And the FIFA World Cup final live RSR. We'll be wearing a suit. Yes. As I said, I'll be here for that live RSR. But we got a busy next 2 weeks, or next week and a half at this point. Either way, I will see you within the hour for the review of this match, and then I'll be back for Switzerland, Colombia, and that's it for the round of 16. I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace. See ya.